all. Yay, thank you for showing up. Tell me if this doesn't work. I'm going to read something that the National Bravery Angels has suggested that we read at the beginning of a meeting. It says, "This meeting is designed to help forge the habits of good citizenship using the Bravery Angels way. You should expect to hear respectful and civil speech before, after, and during the meeting, to hear statements you disagree with and that might make you uncomfortable, to have opportunities to engage with those you disagree with, to better understand their views, and find common ground when possible. If you feel any participant in this meeting has inadvertently wandered off the Bravery Angels way, please respectfully and civilly engage with them or notify a leader of this meeting." I guess that would be me. I'm not very good at confrontation, so maybe tell somebody else. I don't know. When we enter our small group discussions, please try to have each person share, question, and respond for approximately equal times. Bravery Angels says step up, step back, so that each person has a chance to say something, and we don't have just one person dominating. To that end, we have provided egg timers on your tables. They are 3-minute egg timers, and we're going to try to structure it a little bit more because we have had some issues with that. So, yeah.
If you get too close to the box, it squeaks, so just step over, away from that.
Come
collapse.
there we go. Okay. So we'll talk a little bit about that later on. And I'd just like to remind people that we are here to practice skills of disagreeing, of being able to disagree with each other. We're not here to provide a whole lot of facts about something, or we're here more to explain our own positions and how we came to have them, and to understand each other, okay? So as you're talking, just kind of keep that in mind. Yeah. And even if, I know that we're, shorter on the red end than on the blue end, but no matter what, for those of us who are here and practice those skills, if we go out of here and we bring those to our friends and family and community and coworkers out in the community, it doesn't matter whether we're red or blue. We have the skills to disagree better, and that's really the goal of Bravery Angels. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. On your tables, you will also find, there's a page with, rules of engagement for Bravery Angels, and it just talks a little bit about how to talk both from an individual standpoint and for a community standpoint. On the back of that sheet, there is a list of workshops that are available from the national group, so that somebody could come. Frederica can. Yeah, don't pass them out, Frederica, because they need to stay on the table. Everybody will see them when they get to the tables. Thank you. You'll see those, and then there's a list of workshops on the back that we could get an organizer who's not from here, or a moderator rather, to do a workshop like we did the second meeting, I think, maybe the first one. And take a look at those and let us know if you see something there you think would be good for us to try to have happen. We have all the meeting dates set up for the rest of through August. You should have gotten them in a newsletter. I can't rattle them off right now, but the next one is May 23rd. And so let me know if you need that sent to you. Be sure that your email address is on our list back there. I think everybody's is, because Linda's doing her job. Forcing you to do that. I think that's one other thing. Oh, national resources. There's also a lot of e-courses online that you can do. They're free. You go onto the Bravery Angels website, and under have an experience, there's places that say take an e-course. You can go there, and I put a list of those on the back of one of the sheets, or front, whichever you want to consider, that's on your table. So if you can take those with you at the end of the night. If somebody needs an extra one, we don't have one, let me know, I can tell you. And there's a whole list of the different e-courses you can take to help you develop skills to talk to either to your family, to coworkers, to deal with social media issues, that sort of thing. So those are really useful. I've taken a couple of them, and that was good. Good work. timers. I figured it's always good to have some humor. So how do you drop an egg 6 feet without having it break?
Hard boil it first.
I think the shell will still break. Anybody else? You drop it 7 feet, it won't break for the first 6. I think there's a lesson or a moral in there someplace, but I couldn't really elucidate it. Think about that. Okay, so we're going to split into our small groups. The discussion is going to be about abortion, coming at it from, do you think that a woman should and her healthcare provider should be the ones to decide, or do you think that there should be laws that decide for a woman whether or not she can have an abortion, or when, or at what point? So what we want is for you to go around, take your time, use the egg timer, 3 minutes each. Turn it over when the next person starts to speak, and talk one about your opinion. We don't need to know what the rest of the world thinks or what so-and-so said about it. We want to know what you think, and then we'd like to know how you came to think that. You know, what about your background, your experience, your life, your parents, the way you were brought up, your community, your church. What is it that informs that feeling for you, so that you know you have this opinion? How did you get there? So that's where we're trying to understand each other. So try to do that. And then there's another list of topics sort of around abortion on each table. You can look at those and, if you kind of get through all that and everybody said everything they have to say and you need something more to talk about, look at that list and choose something from there. I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I forgot where I started. Probably about 24 people. So if we went to, should go to 5 people in each group, you think?
Yeah.
So we have 4 or 5 groups probably. I can put myself.
I think the smaller the group, the more people can talk and discuss.
Yeah.
You know?
We will be filming this beginning, and when we come back together, we will film. But we won't. If you have a table where you feel like you would be comfortable having Frederica film, we'd love to have that. But if you get together and say, yeah, we'd be okay with that, raise your hand and she'll look around and see, wave at her, and then she can, hi, come on in, Josh. There's name tags over there. So she can do that, and then she'll come back at the end. I'd like you to say 5 minutes at the end, and I'll stand up and give you times once in a while. I'd like you to say 5 minutes at the end to talk about this alliance, what you need from it, what you think it should be doing, because we, as a steering committee, we need direction. We want to be providing what you need, what you think other people need. So some of those would be, what topic should we talk about? We purposely held abortion because last meeting, people said, we want to talk about something that's harder to talk about, something where we have opinions, because everybody sort of agreed about everything else we've talked about. So we want something where there's, emotion and it's hard to talk about. So that's why we chose abortion. And so what other topics do you think could be addressed? And would you like to see us talk about? And then the other thing is there something else we should do? Is there a format that would be different? Do you want it structured or less structured? We've been going pretty unstructured, but tonight we're going to try a little more structure. Let us know any thoughts that you have. And we'll talk about that at the end. And you can always write notes if there's paper somewhere and turn them in if you don't have time to talk. Any questions? Okay, we're good. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to stand up down here from 1 down there to 2. I haven't seen any 3s or 4s, but there might be some, to 5s over here. I haven't seen any 5s either. I know we have a lot more 1s than we have other numbers, but we want to make sure that we have somebody that's not a 1 at each table. Okay, here we go. Start there with 1. Thank you.